So wow, new music. That's kind of oh my god, it's the boss. Oh my god, it's the boss. Oh my god, let's do this. Let's do this thing. Where is the energy? There's it's a magic crystal. That's generous, I gotta say. So yeah, you're gonna shoot me with your things. I can't get that until I've killed the boss. Okay. So let us Danmaku it up with this new boss, I guess. Have I done like all the floors? No, there's a few floors I've missed, but I'm hoping that either I've been incredibly dumb and missed things, in which case I will figure it out like when I watch back on the recording. Okay, I can't do that. Can I like magic shot you? How do I shot web? I have no idea. It's very distressing. It's a disturbing time all around. Maybe the magic shot. Does the magic shot make sense? Maybe the entire goal of this. Why did I not reload? Maybe the entire goal of this boss is to turn him into a giant block of doom. Because I mean, nope, not even that. I don't know what I have to do. Hey, there's no spikes at the bottom. What the hell? This is generous. Oh, okay. Now this works. Now this works. So we're on the second boss of the game. Something we should call the I don't know what should we call it. I need to get another good look at it. The Bubbleskull. Yes, the second boss, Bubbleskull. What a cool name. That's a name you don't hear that often. Where'd he go? Like, he's just shooting me from everywhere. I don't even have any idea. Come on, Bubbleskull. Let's do this thing. Actually, these platforms also placed kind of randomly. To the point where it's not always entirely obvious whether or not you can actually climb up them or not. Right, Bubbleskull. I just need to refill my MP, and then we can get back to our little bit of a tiff over here. That's a British enough word for this LP. A little bit of a tiff. That's what you have with big bosses in games. Just have a little bit of a tiff. Where? Okay, they need to not jump on your shots as well. I love you, Bubbleskull, and one day I want to be just like you. That would be the greatest day of my life. Okay, still avoiding the shots. Don't know how many shots you take, but dude, you Bubbleskull. Hang on, that did not. Shenanigans. Oh dear God, there's red things everywhere. You're an intimidating guy, Bubbleskull. And that's why we love you. That's why we're going to start an internet fan club in dedication of Bubbleskull. Oh dear God. Bubbleskull! Bubbleskull! Bubbleskull. Whoa, you're on the ground. I was about to jump down to the ground. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have jumped on your head. And that would have hurt me for some reason. And apparently my weak spot is my foot, and your strong point is your head, because you're only you're really only a head, so... Whoop. Doing some dodging. I play enough Danmaku to be able to at least dodge this semi-competently. Ah, Bubbleskull. Everyone loves you. Teach me the secret of your popularity. Bubbleskull! Where are you? Ah, damn it! Bubbleskull! Bubbleskull! Coming and attacking me with his blue balls of death this time. Dude, fire some red ones every now and then. Those move slower and are much easier to dodge. Bubbleskull! 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 Ah, this guy loves his theme music. He's just like dancing to it all day. Should probably stop dancing because your dance is killing me. Whoa. I like this boss better than the first boss. It's a lot harder, but I like this guy. Bubbleskull! Oh god, I'm not getting close to your red balls of death. Oh yeah. Oh god, Bubbleskull. Stay away from me. Bubbleskull! Oh, how did I avoid all those on the way down and then get hit by Bubbleskull? Ow. Look at him dancing to his new theme tune, Bubbleskull. 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 Just pat him for that first bit, and then he just moves around randomly. The new adventures of Bubbleskull and his friend Asakura. But yeah. Should I stop singing your theme tune? If I stop singing your theme tune, will you let me kill you? I mean, I get the feeling, considering you'd like kill me every time I start to sing it, that you don't exactly like your theme tune. But it's such a good theme tune, man! Bubbleskull! 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 Yep. That wasn't the sounds of me panicking in the slightest, by the way, just so you know. Cause Bubbleskull! 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 He's a skull who's a bull! That's the entire backstory. Bubbleskull. 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 I will kill you, Bubbleskull. Ah, I'm dead. Is it because I'm getting your name wrong? Is your name actually Skullbubble? If your name's Skullbubble, I do apologise. I mean, I'm always pretty terrible with names, I gotta admit. But man, I just find that insulting if someone called me, like, Desmin instead of Mindez. It just wouldn't be nice. It'd be probably the worst day of my life. One day at the chemical plant, a skull underwent a magical transformation into Skullbubble. Since then, Skullbubble has been saving the world, or killing Asakura, whichever one comes first. Bubbleskull! 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 Bubbleskull hath torn asunder the skies in his pursuit of the ultimate quest to be the second boss of Asakura P. This is his story. Bubbleskull! 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 Everyone loves Bubbleskull. I'm gonna die. You didn't even hit me. Like, your hitbox is freaking square while you're a circle. You're a Bubbleskull, you know? Bubbleskulls should not have square hitboxes unless they are in square bubbles, which, while I admit it's a possibility, is not the case in reality. Bubbleskull. 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 How did I dodge that? I don't know. Bubbleskull. Yeah. Like, I understand if you don't like it, but you know, I put a lot of effort into this theme tune. I'm basically saying your name over and over again in a weird accent, but don't like it. Bubbleskull. 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 Bubbleskull, everybody. Bubbleskull. Bubbleskull. He's a skull that's also a bubble. Bubble. Bubbleskull is in his house. Bubbleskull. Bubbleskull. Bubbleskull? Oh god, no, no, I need more MP! Bubbleskull. Dancing to Bubbleskull's theme tune. Bubbleskull's theme goes with everything, you know that. Bubbleskull. Let's actually try learning a pattern for once. Actually, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to refill my MP and then I'm going to stand on the ground floor. Then I'm going to wait for him to, like, move along the ground floor. Because like, this is by far the easiest place to do damage to him. As long as I like dodge his stuff. It won't be the fastest kill in the world. But it should at least be a Bubbleskull kill, you know? See, he's not coming to the bottom yet. I can get in a couple of pot shots. And then I've got like a reloading station like right here. I just need to wait for him to like come along the bottom, because he's always going to be moving like clockwise around the room, so all I have to do is wait for him to come into a place where I can actually do damage to him, and everything should be happy and everyone should be fine, and then Bubbleskull will save the day once more with his magical powers of being a skull inside a bubble. Not sure what those magical powers are, but hey, something magical will happen. Maybe. Or maybe not, I don't know. It's kind of silly how all this actually works together. Come on, Bubbleskull. You can do it. Come on, along the bottom again. Or, yeah, he's in like a cycle. Why don't I just, like... Instead of trying to follow him around the room, why don't I just wait for him here? Because he's always like hitting a ledge and then turning clockwise, like the next turn clockwise. So why am I so stupid that I don't just pay attention to his pattern? You know, that single one attempt went much better than the 50 that came before it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's just screw it. I was gonna say, hey, let's get the first shots in at the top because I know that pattern, but then I fell. And then I hurt my head, and then I forgot what I was going to say because I lost all my memory. I even forgot who your name is. Who's your name? What's his name? What's he called again? Ah, it's something like Bubbleskull! 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 He is the ruler of the dark, the creator of night. One day, after a fatal accident in a chemical plant, he became Bubbleskull! 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 He needs his own sitcom or something. Bubbleskull, I'm hoping the time limit is generous enough to allow me to actually do this. Because I realise this is not the fastest way to kill him, but hey. It's my way. And in this game, it is my way or I learn a different way. Because, you know, if the game won't let me do it my way, I'll probably have to do it a different way. If the game actually wants me to do it. And I'm fine learning different ways, you know, it's all about diversity these games. You gotta solve each challenge in its own special way. Yay. No! For Asakura will never become. He attacks with his big red balls of death and lays waste to all things that are wearing pink dresses. So if you don't want to be hunted by Bubbleskull, quick, take off your pink dress. Wait, no, that came out totally wrong. I did not mean that in any way. Because he's Bubbleskull. Bubbleskull. Whoa! 10 hits. Bubbleskull taking 10 hits. How on earth will our hero Bubbleskull survive against the menace that is Asakura? And now he's taken 17 hits. Oh my god. We don't know how much health he's got, so counting in the hits is not really that much of a useful strategy, but at least I can know roughly where I stand. 17 hits. Bubbleskull. 17 hits. Bubbleskull. Where you going, Bubbleskull? Where you going? You gonna come down here? You gonna come down here? Yeah, you think you're gonna come down here? 22 hits. Is he increasing his number of red balls? Because I don't like that. Whatever, he's coming along the bottom next. It's okay when he's coming along the bottom, because, like, if he fires red skulls and red things in front of him, that's not actually an issue, because... Yeah! Bubbleskull has been defeated. Oh, Bubbleskull. So, yeah, it occurred to me, at some point throughout that fight, probably like right at the very beginning, that there's a thing up here. No, there's not. Okay, fine. Break power added to Blaze Shot. Some walls can never be destroyed. Oh hey! Which one's a Blaze Shot again? Is that my actual damage shot? I think it's like Blaze Shot, Gravity Shot, Magic Shot. I don't know, it's just the killy thing, the pushy thing, and the magic thing. Yes it is! Okay! I'm okay with it. Oh, geez, really I have to destroy every block individually? I don't like this. But whatever. So yeah, I might want to go back to previous floors, because I have noticed a few places where that may have come in useful. Let's destroy everything. And have been unable to actually do anything with it. So yeah. With break power you'll be able to destroy things, see anything suspicious. So, next time on Asakura P, we are not in fact going to go on to the serene and tranquil music. Yeah, this is clearly serene and tranquil music of floor 26. And we are instead going to go back over all the floors we've been to so far and see if we can find anywhere that looks suspicious or out of place. Now that we can break walls. In particular, there was that place on floor 24, I think it was, and then there were like, I think there were even some places on the floors like 1 to 10 that I thought were a little bit suspicious, but I could not do anything with them. So next time, we're going to do a little bit of backtracking. See you next time, folks!